Hi everybody, Dave Bradshaw here, and I'm being joined by the new undisputed British Cruiserweight champion, Leyton Buzzard. Now, since the Revolution Rumble, which is 2 weeks ago as we're filming this, Leyton, there's been a lot of people wanting answers from you. And to be honest, I'm one of them, because I feel like there's so many of us who have been singing your praises over the past few months about the way you were conducting yourself and the way you were going about your efforts to become the Cruiserweight champion. And now, looking at how you behaved in that match against Joe Lando in Doncaster, it feels like we were all taken for fools. It feels like the whole Leyton Buzzard of the last 5 months was just an act.
You know, Dave, I didn't do anything that I didn't already tell you that I was going to do. Months ago, I stood in this very room. I was asked about my ambitions, my goals for Wembley Arena. I said I wouldn't just fight for the undisputed British Cruiserweight Championship at Wembley Arena. I said I would do one better. I said I would walk in to Wembley Arena as undisputed British Cruiserweight champion. And I said that I would do whatever it takes. And at the Revolution Rumble, I did what was required of me. I did whatever it takes. And now I am sitting here, your new undisputed British Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, but at what cost? That's the question I asked at the time, and it's a question I'll ask you again, because you say, oh, you did what was necessary. I don't think it was necessary. You were on a winning streak. And as I say, there's so many, you've got to understand, right, that so many people had invested emotional energy into you. I've been talking about, this all began, if you remember, your pursuit of the Cruiserweight title at Uprising in December, when you joined me on commentary and you said you were out there scouting the competition. At that point, Joe Lando had just become the champion. And you made no secret of it, but you said, I'm here to scout the competition. I've made it clear to Joe that I want to go for that title. And there's every chance you could have won the match without resorting to the tactics you did in Doncaster. So why have you thrown away the great reputation that you had developed with the Rev Pro fans in pursuit of a title that you might have won anyway?
At what cost, Dave? It's the cost of greatness. I did what was required of me, and these fans who want to talk about me, who want to talk about my actions, they say I have no respect. They say I have no respect for the close personal friends. Well, you know, everybody knows there is no friends in this business. There is only greatness. And I showed everyone at the Revolution Rumble that greatness is exactly what I am. I don't care what you think of my actions. I don't care what you think of my actions. All I care about is results. And the result is, now and forever, El Capitan is your undisputed British Cruiserweight champion.
Surely you understand why people are upset with you. Like, I don't, it's not about me, obviously, but just me as one example, right? We spent time together. When you were injured, we spent time going through how to do commentary and talking about how you could make that a success so that you could stay on screen while you were...
Stop right there, Dave. You think me sitting on commentary with you, you think that was something I enjoyed? Something I looked forward to? For a year! You don't know. They don't know. They don't know the pain, the struggle that I went through. Every single day, day after day, watching these opportunities pass me by. Opportunities that were mine. Before all of this, you remember, before Zazaya, before Jay Joshua, it was me. I was the chosen one. Renfro was mine for the taking. Will Ospreay, Michael Oku, Minoru Suzuki, the undisputed British Heavyweight Championship was there in my grasp, and it was taken from me. Taken from me. So no, I don't care about some poxy time on the commentary desk. It was the worst time of my life. It was torture. This interview's over.